And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. And that's an errant pass. Cleared without complication. Well, that is one way to stop it. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's another throw. Defending of the desperate variety. Cucurella crosses. That was always going to be the keepers. Interesting ball. Always onto this. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Fernandez. Partey. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Rice. And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. Odegaard! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Caicedo. Badiashile. Caicedo. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's gone loose. Partey kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, can he get onto this? He has found the way through. Partey gets across to intercept that. Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. Saka stood his ground strongly. Cucurella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pinches it off him. Fernandez. Rice. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Martinelli. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice interception, well timed. Lavia. Caicedo. Badiashile. Fernandez.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Timber. Oh, a delicate chip through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
So far. Which way will things go
Well,
in the
it's been
second half?
an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So the first half brought no goals. Fernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Martinelli has it out wide and in space. Played into space out wide. Saliba makes the interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged, and the shot! And he's done it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Rice is herring after that one. Havertz. Martinelli. Not the most accurate pass. And they're on him in a flash. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Terrific header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Havertz really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
That's good vision. Palmer! They've got to be quick to recover this. Decent hit! Good effort first time.
Caicedo really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Saka. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
Now it's Odegaard. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Could be deep. Now the finish! That's really well manoeuvred. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And they're back on the ball again. And that could set him on his way. Can he put it away? He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's had it taken off him. Caicedo. He's found the way through. Oh, well played. Badiashile cuts out the pass. And the pass is intercepted. Played over towards the opposite flank. That looks a good ball through. And that's another good win of the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. It's anyone's ball now. Turns and goes back. Martinelli. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Palmer! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Decent chance! They've done it! With so little time left, grandstand finish! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a sharp pass. Caicedo gets a foot in here. And that is that. Chelsea can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
From today's other matches.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you...
Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, Perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this...
He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the... Now the finish! And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Colwell. Oh, this is a terrific run. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Saka. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Rice. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Timber. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter. He's one of the best dribblers in the top flight. And I always say about wingers that if they can marry their technical ability with their great pace, they're on a winner.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
That's a sharp pass. Saka. Has a shot! That's got him rattled. Rice. He's under a lot of pressure there. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rice short changes him with that pass, and he was quick to react. Colwell kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cucurella. Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Martinelli. Martinelli showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ødegaard. Can he finish? Could move up a gear here. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Fernandes. No way through. And Lavia. He's a sharp little ball here. Gabriel. Lewis Skelly picks it up out wide. Sanchez deals with it effortlessly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Palmer. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And the first half is done. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are back underway. 0-0. He comes flying in! Now that was a full-blooded header.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You getting the drift? Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He has found the way through. Palmer puts a cross in. Timber with the clearance. Ødegaard. And he's had it nicked away. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He won't be happy with that one. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Saka. And the pass is intercepted. Timber. Ball's gone out of play.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Chance for the header! They've done it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the goal gets tough, etc.
Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Up for a header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, can he get onto this? Pinches it off him. Palmer.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gabriel cuts out the pass. Martinelli. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Timber. Bit too much weight on the pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving his...
He's going for goal! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Lavia. Caicedo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Saka. And he's whipped it across. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's been cut out, well played. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot. Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Palmer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Brilliantly cut out. Havertz has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. The final 5 minutes. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Neto. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pedro Neto taking charge of the dead ball. So the perfect chance to get one back. That's a throw.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, and he's through the middle. Odegaard, real chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Let's hope for better luck next time.
So there it is. What struck you most?